How you doing today?
All right. Come on, Barry.
Tell your name and age.
Everybody who's under the sound of my voice today.
All right.
Speak up.
I want to start with
Your name and your age.
I'm Terrence Gardner, and I'm 14 years old.
All right.
Acknowledge your character.
Mm-hmm.
Don't neglect the gift. I want to start with 1 Timothy 4:11-16.
Okay.
It says, "These things command and teach." It says, "Let no man despite the youth, but be thou example of believers in words, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, and in purity."
Amen.
Alright, I want to start right there. Alright, it's, to me, that part really hit me because I thought it was a little bit most complicated
Okay.
part of the scripture.
Okay.
But to me, that scripture means that don't be quick to jump to negative assumptions when it comes to the youth, but rather lead them in the path of Christ as an example through your own teaching.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Before they have that time where they need a little freedom, because I know my example and myself, like as a kid through around the age probably 8 or 9, the kid is going to be in the parents' face asking them because they're so curious about the world.
Okay.
But if we don't set a good example into Christ, then how are they going to know how to not be followed into such things as peer pressure?
That's right. That's right.
So, I was continuing. It says, till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. And then the next scripture says, neglect not the gift that is in thee,
That's right.
which was given thee by prophecy,
Yes, sir.
which the laying on of the hand, which the
Right.
laying on of the hands of the prophet.
Preachers, the prophets. Presbytery, but
Meditate upon these things. Give thyself wholly to them, that they profiting may appear to all. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Doctrine, my bad. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself
Yes.
and them that hear.
All right.
Alright, when I first read the scripture, I thought to myself, what is a good example that says through the scripture?
Okay.
And I instantly went to the story of Joseph.
Okay.
Because he had the gift of dreams.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he did.
Talk to me.
He had God gave him the gift to interpret dreams, because we all know that we have some weird dreams sometimes that we feel like, oh, what does this dream mean? But he had the gift to interpret that and to understand and to also give other people that understanding.
Come on, Ken.
So, and on the topic, acknowledge your character.
Right.
Sometimes it's always hard to acknowledge your character because you always gonna have haters that this how
You know it.
So just like in the story of Joseph, his brothers.
He had some haters in there.
They wanted to knock down his dreams. But his brothers was hating on him because his father knew it as well. So as we all know, they cast him away since then his gift ended up being
You better come over here.
Power to get him that strength. Then
Gift, bro. Come on.
It's good.
his gift just helped him out with his life.
Yes, sir, Tim.
That's all I wanted to say.
All right.
Good afternoon, Saints.
Good afternoon.
The theme is give attention to your character, don't neglect the gift.
That's right.
Now, see, I'm going to talk about David's character. Now, see, David was a true servant unto God. And the reason I said that is because it made me think about the day when David went on the battlefield with the giant Goliath.
Right.
And if you really sit there and think, about How do a little boy go into the field with a big giant without God on his side?
All right.
And I was thinking, and I was just sitting there, when I was sitting over there, I was thinking like, cause I was thinking about my life. If I was David in David's position, if I didn't know God, I wouldn't go out there to battle no giant.
Come on.
Well,
See, I went to your character. I was talking about the character. Your character sometimes, us as humans and under the people, I'm talking to the youth now. Sometimes we might want to be something in the church. Sometimes we might want to be a pastor. Sometimes we might want to be a minister. Sometimes we might want to do this, we might want to do that. But it's not meant for us to do some of them things because God has to put us in the position. He got to put us in the order. Sometimes we want to do something and we want to be something. God got something totally different in store from you.
Yeah.
Now let me talk about this gift because I don't got too many minutes.
No, you don't.
Now let me talk about the gift. The first thing you got to think of is the gift. The first thing I was thinking, I was like, there's a lot of gifts. Because I was thinking like, you got the gift of the party, you got the gift of life.
Right.
Now when I was talking about this gift, I was thinking about the gift of life because God had to give me the gift of life. God blessed me with the gift of life. Now, when you think about this gift, you have to think about God because God is the head of everything.
Yeah.
I was on the phone last night with somebody and she said, how can I? She said, how can I get better in God? How can I get closer to God? She said, and she asked me, she was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be in church. I don't know where I'm supposed to be in, because she was going through something. And I simply told her, you need to come to church, because you never know, you might got a blessing there. Your blessing is you give, you didn't know. I told her, when you come to church, you don't come to church for nobody else. You don't come to church for the people, but you come to church for God. She said, and she still didn't understand me. So I told her, think about how you're going to the hospital. You're not going to the hospital to see other people at the hospital. You're not going when you're going for yourself. You're not going to see other people. You're going to see the doctor. So when you come to church, you got to come see God. You got to come see the doctor. Look, now I'm gonna go to this song because I love David because he was a true servant of God. He was.
Come on now.
I'm gonna read the scripture. It say, "The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want."
yes, sir.
How many of y'all know the Lord is my? How many of y'all know that when you I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
It say He make me lie down in green pastures, leading me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. He leads me in the path of righteousness for His name's sake. How many of y'all know when you want to be in the path of righteousness, you have to be on God's side. You can't be on this side. Come on now, with the crowd, going with the crowd. You gotta come on God's side.
Yes, sir.
See, now this gift, the other gift I was talking about was the gift of the party. You have to accept Christ in your life.
All right.
You have to want to be part of Christ.
Yes.
And that's all I really have to say.
All right.
Amen, Brother Joshua.
The thing is, give attention to your character, don't neglect the gift. The definition of character, the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual, which the definition you're talking about itself. How you act around people, how you talk to people.
Right.
Anybody can change. I was in middle school, and you know how God made all of us different from each other.
Right.
I just got tired of people talking about me, so I wanted to be normal.
Yeah.
But once I actually became normal, all my different friends didn't really like me anymore. So I had to change again. My character changed once again.
Wonderful, Chester.
I love it. Come on.
Yes,
Let's talk
sir.
about the neglect the gift. The definition of gift, a natural ability or talent. That brings me to Matthew 25:14 through 30. It talks about the master and his three servants.
Yes, sir.
The master gave one man 5 talents.
Yes, he did.
The other man 2 talents.
You better watch out talking about the talents now. Come on here.
The master went on his journey again. And once the first man,
Come on.
he had the 5 talents. He doubled his.
Yes,
The second man, he doubled his.
Yes.
The last man, the one with 1, he hid his.
Yes, he did.
When the master came back,
What you do with it?
the first man said, Thou deliverest unto me 5 talents.
Right.
Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more.
Right.
Yeah.
The Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I'll make thee over ruler over many things.
Yeah, come on.
The second one, the man with the second,
Come on,
said the
Joshua.
same thing.
My
The Lord
servant
said,
Moses
he
is
doubled his as well.
Yeah.
And the Lord said once again the same thing. But the last man,
What happened to the last?
Lord, he said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth.
Yeah.
Lo, that is thine. The Lord answered, You said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant,
Come on.
thou knew that I reap where I sowed, and gather where I have and stirred.
You in the book, Joshua.
Thou ought therefore to have put my money to the exchangers,
Yeah.
and then at coming I shall have received mine own, but you use it. So the Lord took the man's talent and gave it to the one with 10 talents.
Yes, sir.
What I'm trying to say is, don't hide run from the gift that you
Come on,
God
now.
gave you. Use it to your best ability.
Preach it.
All right. Good go.
Hi, my name is Lois.
Speak up.
10 years old. 1 Timothy 4:11-16. The message is about the character and gift of the youth that we should not neglect our character and gifts ourselves and not allow anyone else to do it. Stay strong in your character.
That's right.
And the word is your strength
That's it.
for you to fight temptation and evil.
All right.
Amen. The Bible said train up a child. And that's what the bishop is doing. Amen. Putting us on training.